Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Like always, subscribe, comment, and like. I did get a couple tickers yesterday. I think I got AMC, so we'll look into AMC. And I think that's the only ticker that I got yesterday from the video. So we'll just look at that a little bit later after I talk about SPX and the Nasdaq and where I think we are actually going. So as of right now, I do think that we have started our descent back to 394. And again, you guys know that I'm still bearish. I just let confirmation tell me what's going to happen. As of today, it does look like we are going to be closing a bear trigger on the daily, and you actually ended up breaking that 4 hour. You actually did end up breaking that 4 hour uptrend that you had ever since where is this, April 12th? So about maybe a week or so of a continuous upward movement. As of right now, I do think we are headed back to 40, I think 7ish. I think so, roughly maybe like a 405 on the regular SPY. Keep in mind that usually when you do have these these actual triggers on SPX, right? You tend to drop about maybe $7 in a day or so. So let's get rid of this. These are the actual drops, right? So let's run these from actual drops. So 1 day, 8 hours. I think it was like $70, somewhere around there, right? $71. That's perfect. Yeah. So there you go. So generally, what I think is going to happen is we're going to hit somewhere around this area, right? Maybe actually creating a higher low or a lower high from here. So maybe creating a new trend and then going back to 415. But I think for right now, it's usually what happens, right? On 8 hour perfect triggers, it's kind of usually what you end up dropping, right? So we'll do another one from here, from high to low, right? So $13 in about a day and 16 hours, same time frame. Let's do it again. And again, these are all my indicators. These are all my combo indicators. Again, 8 hour closes. Let's go all the way down here. This is actually let me see. This is a $20 drop in about 3 days and 8 hours. And these are on actual 8 hour bear triggers, right? The ones that I consider would be a perfect trigger. So this one, let's actually go from the top of this because we just hit resistance and you didn't cross it. Again, this is a drop of $11 in about a day and 8 hours. So they all generally tend to be the same kind of drop, and it seems very similar, right? So this one from here to a drop of $6 in about 3 days and 8 hours. Here to here, $7 in about a day and 8 hours from that 8 hour trigger. And then again here, we're just doing from historical drops. That's it, right? So from here all the way down to here. See, 10 points in about 6 days, 16 hours. And again, then you start getting into real heavy drops once the weekly goes in a bear cycle, right? But since we're on a bullish cycle, we more than likely can expect something similar to this. Maybe a $7 drop in a day and 8 hours, $13, $20, $11, So generally what we can expect is something similar to this, like a $7 drop in about a day and 8 hours, which would actually put this at tomorrow. So tomorrow we would actually see something closer to about a 410, which would put us at maybe like a 409 SPY, I think. But as of right now, I think that after this daily goes, I think it's time for, I think we've already been going up for quite a while. So let me get rid of all these. But yeah, after breaking this trend, right? After breaking trend, after rejecting resistance, and then actually coming down like this, that candle is kind of confirmation that we are kind of headed back down. We can even look at, let me see if we have anything for the Heikin Nishi candles. So Heikin Nishi candles, yeah. So even now, you actually are starting to show that that red candle, right? And again, red candle on the Heikin Nishi is sort of confirmation on these perfect triggers, right? So trigger, right? And that's kind of where the descent starts. Once you start getting into these daily drops, these things start getting heavy, right? From 405 to 380. So that's what, 25 points, right? From 416 down to 380. So that's like a $35 drop, right? And again, so next stop could possibly be somewhere like around from here. If we're looking to at dropping continuously here, maybe like another $20 drop. You're looking at going probably all the way back to like a 392, possibly 380ish again. And again, that's just based off of this daily trigger, right? And again, and usually this happens in about what? So you're up in this area from February 10th to March 13th, so about a month. Again, you're up in the area from here from like December 2nd to December 28th, so about a month. Again, all these usually take about a month time, right? So again, you're up in this area, September 12th all the way to here, so about a month. So if anything, today is probably a good idea before close to roll out calls or roll out puts for about a month. That's probably what I'm gonna do. If this actually ends up closing like this on this daily, I think there's a really good chance that you see within a month, we probably go back to 392, possibly lower back to these lows of like 386 on like an actual real daily trigger. So that's why I love my indicators. So we'll go back to regular candles. See, you're starting to accelerate really hard on that drop right there. So, and again, look at DXY. DXY is starting to pop off as well, right? And you actually just broke trend to the upside, so that's even more confirmation of us going back up to like a 1024. But again, if you look at the daily, right? Daily is actually creating a brand new bullish candle here. So again, if we are at a bottom for the DXY, which I think we can, because again, this could possibly be a triple bottom right here, right? Bottom, and the next area for us could be this 104 level, right? So this general area up here. After this passes by, after this hits, next level is like 106. After 106 is 110. You can start accelerating extremely fast. So that's what I was telling you guys, that I'm still looking for a possible 20% drop here. Look at SPY. SPY's at 411, right? Let's look at Apple. Apple is at 165. So I do think that Apple is going to start. After we open, you're going to see that little bear trigger on the weekly again. It went away, and I'll come back on Friday to let you guys know if it's still there or not. But Apple starting to suffer. I think NVIDIA starting to drop really hard. Shout out to Flair who shorted this. But yeah, my SPY puts are probably going to be, I bought like 10K worth of SPY puts yesterday. I think like 415 at the money. So if they're worth at least 100, if they're worth at least 100%, I'll probably sell half and then roll everything else out. Probably to Tesla puts to play and there you go. Tesla's already breaking down on under trend, right? So I'll probably play earnings today on Tesla. Really good chance that Tesla's going to go back and fill this gap at 146, but I'll probably buy at the money puts on Tesla. Again, a lot of things have to do with earnings and everything, but I think as of right now, because the SPX is actually closing that daily, I think we're going down, and I think this is just the beginning, and I think we're possibly going to see that drop to 380, and we're going to start seeing this week possibly closing bearish. So targets are getting set. I think tomorrow, if we do close this bear trigger on the daily, I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you guys, hey, yeah, I think we're going to drop extremely hard. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.